Hey YouTube, it's Shyreeta21, aka Shyreeta Saves, just bringing you my Walgreens haul for the week. This is the week of January 29th through February 4th. And mind you, today is February 3rd, so I was dead wrong for going to Walgreens on the second to the last day of the sale and expecting to get anything, but I did anyway. So I'm just showing you what I managed to pick up because a lot of things were not on the shelf. I decided this week that I would create my own spreadsheet to help me come up with my own scenarios, because normally when it comes down to Walgreens and CVS, I just look at other people's scenarios either on the basically online on their blogs, and I pick out things from their scenario and try to go get it. But this week it seemed like everybody was talking about this Dove deal, and I did not get coupons for the Dove. So it kind of threw me off when I tried to match up my transactions to the ones that were presented online. So I came up with a spreadsheet, and I actually went into Walgreens with my netbook in hand. Let me show you what I did. Came up with this spreadsheet on my netbook that listed all of the items that were on sale, what the coupons were that I had for it, if there were any ICVs, tried to point out the registered rewards that I could possibly earn for them, and kind of came up with my own spreadsheet for it. I'm sorry for this crazy view, but I just want to show you real quick how it turned out. And then I did a scenario on the side where I tried to match up the items and figure out how much it would actually cost me out of pocket to get those items. So that's just a quick view of it. Needless to say, I got in the store and there were no Blink Tears and no St. Joseph's aspirin on the shelf. This is from this deal here, and it was supposed to be that you basically could roll these three things back and forth. Now I had $1 coupon for the Blink Tears, so my intention was to do the Blink Tears and the aspirin first, because I would spend $9 out of pocket. It would give me a $10 register reward that I would use to buy the Pure Absorb. But none of these items were on the shelf when I got to my local Walgreens. So when I looked for the Pure Absorb, there was actually a sign on the shelf that said that there was some type of manufacturer recall, and the Pure Absorb would not be sold this week. And so Walgreens was offering their Walgreens version of an iron supplement for a substitution. Now this was on the shelf for $13.99, but when I got up to the register, it did scan for $10 and kicked out the $10 register reward. So this was my first transaction through Walgreens. I spent $10.50 to cover the tax and got a $10 register reward for these 260 iron pills. Okay, so my second transaction was the Alka-Seltzer Plus. These were on sale for $3.99, but there was a $5 register reward when you purchase $15 or more of Alka-Seltzer. So the 4 boxes at $3.99 ended up being $15.98. Excuse me, the 4 boxes ended up being $15.98. So that put me in, made sure that transaction qualified for the $5 register reward. I had coupons for $2 off of Alka-Seltzer Plus, and I used 4 of them. That kicked $8 off of it. So I ended up spending $7.96 out of pocket for those 4 Alka-Seltzers, and it gave a $5 register reward. So that's not bad. That's like $2.96 for 4 boxes of Alka-Seltzer. In that same transaction, I bought the Blue Diamond almonds because I was trying to use the $10 from the previous transactions register reward. So I wanted to make sure I got something that added up to $10. But I really did want these almonds since they were such a good price. They were on sale 2 for $4, and I had $1 off 1 coupon that I used on each of these. So they ended up being $1 a piece. So I got 2 cans of Blue Diamond almonds. The other thing I had my eye on, a lot of people were using these as fillers this week, but my daughter's preschool is having a Valentine's Day party, and I signed up to make the goodie bags. So I thought these tumblers would be cute as a goodie bag. I'll just put the items, the Valentine items, inside of this cup, and I might saran wrap it or something like that. But I thought that was cute to give them a cup instead of just giving them a bag. So I decided instead, since none of my transactions worked out the way I wanted them to, that instead of using those as fillers, I would just buy them outright. So I bought 6 of these for $1, and that was in the ad as well. They are regularly 3 cups for $1. And they were actually marked as 39 cents each if you bought one. So if somebody will reply to this video and just let me know how that works out. I was under the assumption that if you didn't buy 6 of them, you would not get the 6 for $1 price for those. If anyone could let me know if that actually worked out, where it ended up being, what, 12 cents or 17 cents or something like that if you just bought one as a filler. But anyway, neither here nor there. I bought the 4 Alka-Seltzers, the 2 Blue Diamond almonds, and a stack of 6 cups in my second transaction. And I used the $10 register reward, so I ended up spending $1.11 out of pocket on my second transaction. All right, so transaction number 2 gave me a $5 register reward. I started transaction number 3 with the Airwick Freshmatic Ultra. This was on sale for $7.99, and it gave you back a $4 register reward. I had a $2 off coupon, so that actually made it $5.99 with the $4 register reward. So this was a really good deal for this Freshmatic Ultra. This was actually not part of my original scenario when I walked into the store, but because I couldn't get the deal on the aspirin and the Blink Tears, once I rearranged things, this came into play. So I was glad I had my spreadsheet with me, because they had the items on hand that were good deals as far as the kickbacks with the register rewards. So I purchased this for $5.99, but because I had a $5 register reward, I just went on and threw in another stack of cups, another $1 stack of cups. There's exactly 12 kids in her class, so that worked out perfectly for me. So on my third transaction, I ended up spending $2.44 for the Airwick and the stack of cups, and ended up getting a $4 register reward for that transaction. So I like stats. It doesn't really seem like a whole lot of items here, but I like to look at the stats to kind of make me feel better about what I actually purchased. So I kind of worked that out a little bit. Transaction number 1, I spent $10.50 out of pocket. $1.11 on transaction 2, and on transaction 3 it was $2.44 out of pocket. So total, I spent $14.05 out of my pocket on all of these items. Now this is technically 20 items, so that averages out to about 70 cents each, which isn't really bad when you think about items like these almonds. If you're sick, you're not going to get cold medicine for 70 cents, and you're definitely not going to get air freshener for 70 cents. So I'm not mad at that. I ended up with a $4 register reward. I'm bad about register rewards because I tend to go back to the store and grab something to spend this register reward. But I'm trying to keep in mind that this $10 that I started this week off spending, I wouldn't have spent that if I had a register reward in hand. So I'm going to try to save that for next week. We'll see if I make it through the weekend. Anyway, this is the retail value if I did not use any coupons or register rewards. Now that first item still would have been $10.50 because I did not apply any coupons to it on the first transaction. My second transaction would have been $21.11 if I had not used a register reward or any coupons, and my third transaction would have been $9.44 with no coupons and no register rewards. So at $41 worth of items for $14, that definitely is a deal. I am happy about this small purchase. Even though it seems like it's a lot out of pocket, I definitely could do some things with these items. 4 boxes of cold medicine, they could be given away to my parents, my grandmother, you know, different people that may need them, or it could just be left in my medicine cabinet just in case I do. You always have to keep in mind with things like this that they do have expiration dates, and they normally don't last through the next cold season. I don't know if that's picking up on camera, but these expire in March of 2013. So by the time we come out of this cold season and go into the next one, they'll be expired. So I'll definitely be giving some of these away just to make sure that they get used before the cold season is up. Anyway, I'm not going to talk you guys to death. That's all I got. Please leave your comments and any questions that you have, and thanks for watching.